What's up, everybody? Mark with Coffee&Toys here, bringing you another G.I. Joe Classified Series unboxing and review. Let me tell you, I've gotten a lot of G.I. Joe Classified figures of the latest wave in, and I've been trying to get through them as quickly as I can, and, always running out of time, not enough hours in the day, but I am excited to be bringing you this review today. So, if you are new to the channel, welcome to my channel. My name's Mark. I'm with Coffee&Toys. I drink coffee. I do reviews over action figures that hit that nostalgia button for me. It can be G.I. Joe Classified Series, classic G.I. Joe figures, modern figures like Marvel Legends, Motu, wrestling, Star Wars, anything that might catch my fancy. I also do comic reviews, classic vintage Marvel comics, G.I. Joe Real American Hero, and modern day G.I. Joe comics, continuing with the Real American Hero, also the Transformer Energon universe. But today's review will be a G.I. Joe Classified figure. It is a Cobra figure. That is why I'm wearing my Cobra t-shirt and my Cobra beanie. And that figure, of course, is the Cobra Techno Viper. Let's talk about it. Cobra Techno Viper, another figure from my youth that I absolutely loved. I always liked this figure because it was an engineer. This was a figure that actually worked on things and was part of not the infantry and whatnot. He wasn't a fighter. He was somebody that actually worked on things. And he was always fixing my, from what I remember, he would be fixing my, what was it, the Ice Wolf? I believe it was the Ice Wolf. Which one was it? Drop me a comment. Was it the, yeah, it was the Ice Wolf, the one that had the 4 little red missiles that popped out of it. He was always working on my Ice Wolf. I don't know why, but that's always what he was working on. And it was a figure when it came out in the 25th anniversary lineup. I believe during the Pursuit of Cobra times, right around in there. Absolutely love this figure, and now seeing this classified figure, seeing it in 6-inch scale, is so awesome. And this is number 117 in the series. I can't get over. We're already over 120 classified figures, and we're just starting into 2024. Oh, I guess we're not really starting in 2024. We're already at this point. We're in April. Jeez, where is the year going? Time flies. But yeah, if you've never watched one of my reviews before, I am an out-of-box collector primarily, as you can see behind me. And what I do is we start with a figure in the box, we talk about it, and then I take it out of the package, and then we really delve into the figure. We do comparisons where it's applicable, and then I give you my final thoughts on the figure itself, whether it was worth picking up or, if I'm going to get another one, if I regret picking it up, things of that nature. But before we start all that, make sure you like this video. It only takes a second of your time, really helps out my channel. Make sure to comment. Let me know if you've picked up the Techno Viper and if he's part of your classified collection as well. But now that we got all that out of the way, let's dig into the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 117, Techno Viper. All right, here we have it. G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Techno Viper. And of course, this is in the new window packaging for 2024, and they are going to change this look up yet again. We are still going to have the window packaging, but it's not going to be in the form that we knew that went away and now is back. They're actually going to change it up a little bit more, but I do like the way this displays. You get to see all the accessories. You get the very wonderful card art right here. Man, I love those yellow eyes. And of course down here you see Cobra Techno Viper. It's a little strange how the Techno Viper and the Cobra don't match up. I understand why they did it. Cobra looks one way, G.I. Joe looks another. It just doesn't flow well to me. But that's a minor gripe of the actual figure. There we have the Cobra logo, and of course we spin around to the side. We do get this completely worthless QR code. Again, I'm gonna harp on it every time, Hasbro. Make the QR code go to this landing page where we can find out what all these mean. Now, I will throw them up on the screen so you can actually see what each one of those represent. Of course, it has to do with what kind of, what their operations are, what their specialty is, all that fun stuff. And of course, it's highlighted in red to show you that it is Cobra. And then spinning it around to the back, we do get number 117 up in the corner. And we see this Techno Viper seems to be in the over in the east somewhere. I do not know if this is Chinese or Japanese writing. I apologize for being ignorant on that. But clearly, somewhere else, and you can see he's got his display up. He's got his utility weapon, or it looks like a hammer, out. And of course, there's all sorts of havoc going on in the background. We get a close-up of his arm, showing that digital readout, and his backpack that can hold his various accessories. And moving down below, we do get another picture of what his actual details are. So probably going to just, if I haven't thrown it up already, it will be up there again so you can review that. And then we get our legalese down at the bottom that nobody really cares about. And finally, spinning it over, we get a full picture of that beautiful artwork done. And I mean, this looks spectacular. Those glowing, like I've said before, those glowing yellow eyes really do set this figure off. I love it. Now, with that being said, I'll give you guys one more opportunity to check out this figure before I unbox it and we really get into Cobra Techno Viper. Okay, we have gotten the Cobra Techno Viper out of the package, and first glance, this just reminds me of a scaled up version of the Pursuit of Cobra Techno Viper. I mean, on one hand, looks amazing. Absolutely dead on accurate for what the Techno Viper should be. But on the other hand, I don't see, just looking at it, and we will compare it to the Pursuit of Cobra figure because I do actually have that figure nearby. We'll do a comparison of it because I feel like it was just scaled up, but nothing really was changed. Now, hopefully I'm wrong and I'm just misremembering, but we will compare those two figures, the 4-inch figure to the 6-inch figure, at the end of this video. But let's go ahead and bring him in on close. And again, like I said, the first thing that pops out are those crazy yellow eyes. The original figure didn't have those yellow eyes, if you recall. The vintage figure just was purple and a little bit of silver and black. But this one has that those yellow eyes that just pops. And of course, we've got that bright silver Cobra logo. We got the piping going around. We got these web pieces that are actually over the shoulder. Each one of these is a separate web piece. Spin to the side so you can see the helmet from the side, and the back you can see there's where his backpack plugs in. And of course, he's got pinless elbows and knees all the way down. We do get 2 digital readouts. If I can bend his elbow, and then I'll zoom it in so you can see it better. We do get 2 readouts. That one looks like a world, and then spinning it around to the other side, we do see that it says Cobra. I guess if you guys wanted to see it properly, I'd actually have to hold him upside down so you can see what it actually says. And there you go. And yeah, so let me zoom back out a little bit so we can continue to look down the figure. We see it has a holster on his left leg. Moving down the body, trying to figure out what character this is. These are definitely, from my understanding, these are new molds for the lower legs. Not too sure. I'm assuming these are reuses right here on the thighs. Definitely new molds on the chest, head obviously. Arms probably reused and just have these accessories over, or these web gear over top of them. So it's probably just the same old from another character. But yeah, overall, fantastic looking figure. It does have that ab crunch as well. Moves at the waist. Oh, very tight. Good waist, got that nice click action. And yeah, so that pretty much sums it up for the figure. And let's go ahead and stand him back up over here and try to get everything back into focus. There we go. And of course, he does come with a number of accessories, starting with his plasma rifle. So I will go ahead and zoom in on that so we can get a nice view of the plasma rifle, done up very well, cast in all black. It does have an opening so you can put a blast effect in it, and does have a peg on the bottom that attaches to this silver and black hose. Now this silver and black hose can go to the plasma rifle and plugs into the backpack, or you can plug it into one of his other accessories should you so choose. And we have a number of those accessories right here, so we will start with what I call wrench number 1, because I don't know what it's properly called. This is the first one, and it is an accessory that he can use. I would call this a C-clamp or a C-wrench. And then he does have another wrench, which is this one, which I don't know what I'd call this, because it's the same shape, but not quite exactly the same. They are different. And then finally, he has what was in the back of the on the back of the box art. He does have that hammer, hammer, utility hammer. I don't know, but definitely looks like it could also be a weapon. Hammer side, spike side, very cool. And like I said, each one of them have a plug on the bottom, so you can actually hook that hose up if you want to hook it up and use that instead of the plasma rifle. Now he does also come with a side arm to fit in that holster, and it does have an opening in it so you can put a blast effect in it, cast in all black. And then he does have this computer readout, as you can see, and I'll try to zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. You can see there's a Cobra logo on that and the various other things. I'm not really sure which way you plug it in. Can't really read what's on the bottom underneath the Cobra. If somebody knows, drop me a comment what you think that might say, because I cannot read that. Tech, Cobra Tech, I think it says, T-E-C-H. So that plugs into either one of his forearms gauntlets. And then finally we do have the backpack, which let me make sure. I think it actually goes this way. Here we go. So, and as you can see, there's 3 slots, 1, 2, 3, for each of his weapons to go into. And then you can see the pegs up here for you to hook the hose in should you choose. Or maybe it goes here. I don't know. I don't think that's it, because I think that's supposed to be like another tool. But yeah, and it just pops into his back. So, with that said, we will take one final look at the Techno Viper before we get him all geared up, and then we'll close out the review talking about what I think of him and comparing him to the Pursuit of Cobra version. Okay, we have the Techno Viper all geared up, and once again, Hasbro doing a fantastic job of making sure that all the accessories fit on this character. Now, I did kind of base him what's on the back of the box art, putting it in this hand. This does clip into either forearm. It has a peg hole on each arm. And yeah, you can see the hose connects to the bottom of the gun and does indeed connect to either one of these tubes at the top. You can see there's 2 different peg holes. It does not fit in that smaller one. And yeah, you can see the 3 accessories, how they plug in. So this guy is ready to rock, ready to go out onto the battlefield, work on a HISS tank, supply some schematics, whatever he needs to do, or actually bring the fight. Now the bad news. I thought I had the Pursuit of Cobra 25th, 50th anniversary, call it what you will, version of the Techno Viper. I just, while I was off camera, completely destroyed my office/toy room to try to find that figure, and I have no idea where it's at. I know I laid it somewhere to do this video, and yet now it is gone. So I apologize. I will not actually be able to do a comparison of this version versus the 30th anniversary version of the figure. So, with that being said, we are going to be getting this figure again very soon as part of the Cobra 788 strike team or whatnot. Or no, actually, he's coming as part of the SMS, I believe. He will be redecoed in black and red to go with your HISS tank and your HISS tank fire team, should you want that. But the OG one is the one that we got first. So drop me a comment. Tell me what you thought of this video. Have you already picked up your Techno Viper? I'm not sure if he's still available on HasbroPulse.com, but I'm sure you can still pick him up at Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, all those places. He is a mainline release figure. And yeah, I think he's fantastic. I actually did pick up 2 of these for myself because, like I said, I've always enjoyed this character. And he's going to hang out with my HISS tank until I get my strike team version of him, and then I'll swap him out and put him on my main Cobra shelf. But yeah, if you could, once again, hit a like for this video if you enjoyed the content. I put this content up. Always do figure reviews on Saturdays. If there's a lull in the week and I have a few more openings, I will get some other reviews out. I still have Big Boa, Airborne, and Quick Kick to review from the latest lineup, so be on the lookout for those. If you haven't seen my Retro Recondo video, make sure you check that out, because that figure's hitting the toy shelves right now, including Scarlet Retro and Duke Retro from that same lineup. But with that being said, thank you so much, guys. Drop a comment, leave a like, make sure you subscribe. I'm Mark. You've been watching Coffee with Toys, and I'll see you later.